This week on...
Listen, all you New Yorkers.
I'm Trish, I'm 23, I graduated a year ago and visited New York City back in October. Got a job back in February and packed my bags and moved across the country in August. I'd love for you to be part of my journey, so don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Instant coffee, because coffee in New York every morning will get expensive. How to save your money in different ways. We're gonna stick with this instant Thai coffee. This instant coffee that my parents got from Thailand, and because it's delicious. Perfect. This works. After work, I went shopping for new sandals because my feet were in pain. So I haven't caught you guys up on my current medical condition. It's nothing too serious, but I basically have hip dysplasia. And what that is, it is a shallow hip joint that formed when I was a baby, and I just never noticed it throughout my life until I became an adult. And of course, y'all know how busy and crazy my first few days in New York City was. It was full of walking, and with hip dysplasia, I just have to be a little bit more aware of how much I'm walking and how often I'm walking. But I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not a New Yorker yet. I can't stand for too long or else I'll just be in pain, so I just really needed to find a good pair of shoes to alleviate that pain. And you know what they say, there are two things you shouldn't cheap out on life: a good mattress and a good pair of shoes. I'm like so curious, what kind of shoes do y'all wear? Do you like to wear like sneakers, Tevas, sandals? What kind of shoes do you suggest are the best kind of shoes to wear for long distance walking and to make sure, you know, I'm easy on my feet? New York is gonna be a city full of walking. Sometimes I don't even want to ride the subway, so I really need a good pair of shoes for my feet, and I'm so open to any recommendations you guys got for me, so leave them in the comments down below. I'm gonna be here for a while. Spicy stew, kimbap, yummy. Hi. I'm recording, by the way. Sorry. It's okay. I'm just like, it's a cooking shop, you know? Cooking shop. Yeah. It's so cute.
Do you love tomatoes?
I love tomatoes.
Is this your sourdough?
We would blend it in like a food processor just to make it easy. This one's very mushy. It's like the other videos where they put their fingers in it and make it super bubbly.
Oh, focaccia?
Focaccia.
Honey, you like me, don't you? Say no and I'll have the
Okay, vibe.
It annoys me how I like you. I'm acting a fool. Take me as I am and give me every little piece of you. Helplessly so needy. I want more than you will give into. Your taste is oh so particular.
Oh yeah. Okay. A lot of my friends asked me if I knew my roommate before moving to New York City, and the answer is no. We're complete strangers and we knew nothing about each other before moving into the same apartment. As I've shared in my previous video, I found this apartment through a friend from high school, and while she was looking for someone to sublet that place, her other roommate was also finding another person to sublet. And that is how I met Sharon. So Sharon is my first New York City roommate ever. She is from LA and is honestly the most genuine, down-to-earth person I have met. I'm so grateful to have met her because through my transition of New York City, she really helped ground me in so many different ways. We're both two entirely different people with really polar opposite experiences, but came to New York City for the same intents and purposes of discovering ourselves and learning more about ourselves and just exploring who we are even more. One thing I really appreciated about Sharon was whenever I ask for advice, she asks me first if I want someone to listen to or to hear another opinion. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, whenever Sharon gives me advice, she wants me to come to my own conclusions and answer my own questions. She always tells me that there's no one else that can answer that question for you but you. And let me tell you, there were so many questions that were going on in my head during my time in New York City, such as, should I even move to New York? Is this job for me? Am I passionate about my career? Should I just go home? Should I not? Should I? Throughout all these questions, I was able to come to my own answer, and it was with the help with friends like Sharon that I was able to find my own voice in New York.
I don't know, it could be kind of fun. It would be really fun. We'd be leading a revolution together, like Katniss and Rougue.
Oh god. Did you just say that?
Good morning. I just love, it's not much of a view, but I just love how the sun pierces through like the leaves. It's so majestic. My fire escape moment. I can't go on the fire escape though because of this AC, but it's okay. It's still really beautiful. You can see what it looks like. Just very grateful for the sun and like the shadows it leaves onto my bed. There's like a name for it, a Japanese word called komorobi. We'll put it there. But it basically means the shadows. It basically means the shadows that the shadows of the light that scatters through leaves and plants. It just kind of looks like that. It looks so pretty in the morning. So yeah, just wanted to share that. I made some breakfast for the first time. Yesterday was my first work day from home, and I realized I just did not cook for myself. I just forgot about it. Like, I think at home it's so easy to remind yourself to cook because you have other people around you to remind you to eat. And by the time I was done working, I was so hungry. So today we're starting off with a full meal. We got a tortilla and some scrambled eggs with sriracha and the salsa, the pico de gallo I made yesterday. And some fruits, blueberries, longan, and a lychee because we went to Chinatown and got a lot of fruit. We want to eat that before it goes bad. After work, I went to my first Yankees game. My friend Danny, she went to high school with me in Washington, lives in New York City. She's out in Brooklyn, invited me out to watch the Seattle Mariners versus Yankees game, and I thought it was the perfect first ever baseball game actually to watch because I'm from Washington, so Seattle Mariners is one of the biggest baseball teams here. I've never been in a baseball stadium ever, let alone a stadium like the Yankee Stadium, and oh my gosh, it was so massive. It was beautiful and gorgeous, and everything just lit up. It did not feel real to me. Like, being in that stadium felt like a movie, felt so unreal, felt like a simulation. Everything just looked amazing and cool. I really enjoyed the little baseball culture going on, kind of with the old music, people rallying, screaming. I never experienced anything like that before. One crazy thing though about the game was the fact that in the hot dog line, I ran into people who went to my university. I recognized one person in line, and he was with a group of people that reminds you just how small the world is and just how small New York City actually is. It was a very serendipitous moment to run into other Gonzaga people as well. Good morning. Today is my first day at work in my office. So let's go.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and and I think of all the things what you're doing. And in my head I paint a picture. Cause since I come home, well my body
Kind of nervous. Made it to my office. People in the front were really nice and friendly. Let's get in.
making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Did your house gonna go to jail? But your house gonna up for sale just to get a good lawyer. Hope you didn't catch a 10. Hope you found the right man who'll fix it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. Are you busy? But did you have to pay that fine? You was dodging all the time like you used to be. Since I come home, well my body's been a mess. And I miss your gender hair.
I'm gonna like open this door, close it.
Won't you come on over?
Oh my god, Kaylee and Taylor! What a coincidence we're in New York City.